Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason for the first time today.
Oh, hi, this is Danielle. I love your show, you guys, as always. I was just wondering if you think that the Hasms might possibly also spend some money on special teams, because I think that's important, even though, people like to poo-poo it. I think in crucial moments, you need to be able to punt and return the ball. Like, we haven't been able to have a good punt returner since Joshua Cribbs, and I love Joshua Cribbs. But what do you guys think about special teams? And I love what you're doing with the defense. Definitely beef up the defense because we need to crush. All right, go Brownies. Woof, woof, woof.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Tim, they signed a slot corner who's a special teams ace and a linebacker who's predominantly a special teams guy. And I think those are two that Bubba Ventrone wanted. I think they have they're real comfortable with between Elijah Moore, Jakeem Grant, Donovan Peoples-Jones. They're going to have a good returner. But I think they've spent some money on special teams. I don't necessarily think they'll spend any more because I think they've already done it.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Adams, Mike Ford, Jordan Kanashik, those are obviously going to be key special teamers. We saw how many times that special teams burned the Browns last year, particularly when it came to giving up some key returns, recovering onside kicks, blocked field goals. So it's clear based on those couple of signings that the Browns made that they are going to make special teams an emphasis, because it certainly cost them some games last year. Not quite as much as the defense, but it was still an issue. And I mean, obviously, that Jets game in particular, that you recover that onside kick, you run out the clock. None of us are talking about a 1 in a couple thousand collapse that happens in that game. You're talking about the Browns 2-0 hosting Pittsburgh, possibly going to 3-0, and who knows how different the season turns out. And of course, when it comes to a return game, don't discount Jerome Ford. I mean, he showed a lot of ability as a kick returner a year ago. We saw Donovan Peoples-Jones, get back to punt returns, and obviously had that huge play against the Texans, really turned things around when they were struggling the first half. He scores, and the Browns were able to win that game. Obviously, that was Deshaun Watson's return. But I think they've made plenty of investments in special teams. Any more that come, I would imagine, would be kind of your late-round draft picks or your UDFAs that kind of fill out those last couple of roster spots.